everybody. Episode mother effing 10 of Noise from My Basement. It's been a long time coming. This episode is coming out nearly a year after... No, more than a year after we've started this whole thing.
After its inception.
Of course, we had our giveaway last week. By the way, I owe you 2 picks. I looked.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. I'll give you 1 too.
That was long.
Hey, thanks.
So over here, I always like to let people introduce themselves.
Well, I'm Clint Luttjohann. Play guitar. Obviously, we've played with Don't Fuck With the Bear. I played with Horacle. Played with Justin Payne and Warren since we were in high school, junior high. And now our new project is Foundation's Edge. That's what some of the songs that we did tonight are. And then, of course, the Octobear song was a DFWB song.
Beautiful. And this is
Warren Fox.
everything he said.
Pretty much, yeah. He said all there is to say about the old history, but we're trying to write some new music and keep things moving forward.
Have either of you guys been on albums in the past?
Like legit albums?
Yeah.
No.
No. But I know that you did some stuff with DFWB that was recorded, and I know you're redoing a lot of that stuff.
It's basically like an indie release, like released through Bandcamp or whatever.
Yeah.
So I guess you could call that a legitimate release, but
hey,
I didn't charge for it. It's all free, so if anybody wants to go on there, it's dfwb.bandcamp.com.
I guess I started with you, so I'll start with you again. What instrument did you pick up at what point in your life?
The first instrument I ever played was a saxophone, and that was in grade school. And that's where I learned music theory and how to read music. And
how long did you
music
play
and all.
that? Into high school?
I want to say probably 2 or 3 years in grade school, and then maybe into junior high. I don't remember. There was a lot of partying back then, and at some point I met Justin and met these guys, and
there was...
Yeah, then I was like, Mom, Dad, let's take this saxophone back, and I'm going to get a bass. I'm going to play bass guitar.
And they were like,
Yeah, they were real hesitant about it, and I made them pay for it because I made it loud as hell at their house.
And what about you? What's your history of instruments as far as how you started?
Really, I've played guitar solely. I probably started playing back when I was about 5th or 6th grade. My grandpa, that's when I lived out in California, just asked me if I wanted to play an instrument.
What was your first guitar?
It was a Charvel acoustic. It was acoustic electric.
Interesting. I didn't even know they made one of those. Was it like shaped like a soloist or something?
No, it was nice. I mean, it had some abalone accents on it. It had a nice stripe that ran down the back of it, and some abalone around the sound hole.
The next question is, what happened to that guitar?
I pawned it a long time ago. Never should have. I really wish I didn't.
It's probably still here somewhere.
It probably is. Somebody we know probably.
The neck
owns
probably
it.
looks like this, though.
Yeah.
It had a really nice hard shell case, but
Yeah.
I took lessons for a little while until I got bored of playing Mary Had a Little Lamb and Camptown Races.
So you played bass. When did you move into playing guitar too?
I did that after high school. At that period of time, there were so many of us that were jamming together. The band kind of split up, separated, and we were interchanging members at the time. And I just kept thinking, well, God damn it, I want to do my own music. So I decided, fuck it, I got to learn how to pick up a guitar and play guitar, and then learn how to write riffs. I tried for a long time learning to do leads and sweeps and stuff like that, which I need to get back into. But I got to the point where I had no rhythm. You know, you spend all your time trying to learn Petrucci and Steve Vai and all that crap, then all of a sudden, where's the rhythm, where's the groove, where's the fun in the music?
I know some players who have that same issue right now.
But that's been my main focus basically since, I don't know, for the last 15 years is just focusing on rhythm. Yeah, don't let Warren fool you. He's a good bass player too.
Well, I mean, you put some more strings on a guitar and it just becomes a bass anyway.
Yeah, but there's still that stretch, man.
That's true. That's very true.
There's so many other guitarists around here that are, dare I say, better than I am. And so I have picked up the bass.
So what about you? Have you ever been on any albums with anybody, or?
We have that, the DFWB stuff, but aside from that, just some recordings.
Have you, I mean, really, this is kind of a question for both of you. I mean, you've played music for a long time, and you know a lot of guys, around here that have toured and stuff. I mean, have either of you ever been in bands that have really done any touring or played a lot of shows, or how has that all kind of worked out? Either one of you can really answer me, I guess.
I mean, not really. We had fun doing the DFWB stuff for sure, but I think we only played 5 shows.
Yeah,
maybe 5 or 6, but they were packed.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Before that, I was with Horacle, and that was for a short period. I'm not sure how many shows I played with them. There was one show that I played that I was so drunk on stage that I forgot to get off stage because I didn't know the song. I hadn't learned the song, so I had to stand there and watch the other guitar player trying to learn the fucking song while I'm on stage. But I shit you not, I did it. I did it, and it sounded good.
Yeah, that's funny. Well, I mean, at least you thought it did. You were drunk.
Yeah,
so.
I thought it did. It just was so loud, nobody noticed. We were the headliners, so everybody was drunk by then.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we talked about that earlier, about what time of night you get to play when you do shows with Unmerciful. So what's next with it? I mean, you're doing okay. So you're redoing some of the DFWB stuff, but you're focusing more on the Foundations Ed stuff right now.
Right.
What do you ultimately like want it to turn into?
Well, ultimately, right now it's between me and Warren. We're working up the songs. We're gonna get at least 5 or 6 good songs, solid songs, and then we're gonna start incorporating other people into the band and start working on getting a full band together. Then get a live project going, and then of course go into the studio and maybe do like a 3-song actual EP or something like that.
Nice.
That's the goal.
And then Unmerciful can open a show for you.
Yeah, and then you guys are going to be opening for us.
That's definitely cool. You know, there's always good stuff going on. There's always good shows at the Riot Room, and even Granada's got some cool stuff going on now and then. And
yeah, and that's the cool thing is because between the both of us and all of you guys, I mean, we've got enough connections to reach out and pretty much do whatever the hell we want to do. Go out and play the shows. I mean, I don't know about getting signed, but I would love to be signed to a label at some point.
Yeah. You guys have been in this scene for a long time.
Yeah.
So you've seen a lot of shit come and go. Like, what are your thoughts on where we're at right now versus where we've been and stuff like that?
I don't know. I mean, there are a lot of good metal bands around here, around Topeka, Lawrence.
Oh, I've been to some really awesome shows that I never would have gone to before. But it's cool, you know, the metal community around here, I've been, you know, ever since I met those guys and really gotten into the metal scene and gone to some shows and stuff, I like what people think of metal guys versus what metal guys are really like is completely different. Because everybody's like, oh, they're dirty, you know, druggies and beating people up and, you know, shit like that. And actually it turns out that metal guys are like some really fucking chill-ass people. And they'll have your back and, you know, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, most of the time in the mosh pit, if you go down, there's always somebody there
that'll grab you.
Stop what's going on if you get up.
We, when Unmerciful played up at J&J's, there was a pretty good pit going on, and some guy lost his glasses, and another guy quick grabbed him off the floor and was like tapping on the shoulder, like, "Hey man, you got your glasses," you know?
Yeah, these tough-looking dudes, but everybody's big teddy bears.
Yeah. Do you guys think that the Topeka scene is ever gonna grow from what it is?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
What do you think it's gonna take?
I don't know. I think right now, like the Unmerciful, Origin, the bigger bands like Marasmus, Troglodyte, you know, everybody's kind of going towards this tech death, like real fast technical thing, which is great. I love it, but obviously you can tell that we're going towards more of a slow kind of sludge crunch.
You're going for the stuff I like,
and it's it's music that I can actually turn on at home and listen to myself, and that I enjoy it. You know, it's not work for me. So, yeah, in the end, I kind of like the idea that it's the opposite of what everybody's doing. So, I mean, there's a lot of good rock bands out here too. There's 11 After. I just heard them on the radio on the way over here.
Nice. So we've talked about Youngblood on the show a bunch of times, and eventually we're gonna have them on. But like, I didn't know that they existed, and when Brendan, I think it was Brendan that...
It's definitely me.
My buddy Tanner told me a little that they existed, and I didn't really check them out, and then he was playing some, and I was like, man, this is really good. Who is this? And he's like, oh, this is Youngblood Supercult from Topeka, and I was like, you're fucking kidding me. This is from here? Like, that's... Honestly, like, that moment was the catalyst for me to go to Brendan and go, dude, we need to do a fucking show.
Oh, yeah?
Because the thing is, let's be honest, the venues around here are spotty.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to name names because I don't want to, like, make a name for myself as one of those people that bitches about stuff, but I mean, right down the street from me, we had a brand new place open up in the last year and a half that was having music and a stage and a really good sound system and all that stuff. A, not enough people were coming to the shows, and B, people were in there at 9 o'clock at night eating dinner and bitching about the fact that there was live music. It's like, first of all, It's 9 o'clock. Why did you wait this long to eat dinner? And second of all, live entertainment from people who practiced their asses off and came here to play for probably shit money. Like, the least you could do is be appreciative, but they bitched about it so much that they stopped having music there unless it's bigger regional acts. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, that doesn't help anyone.
No, it doesn't.
Like, to be honest, and we've talked about the booby trap on here a few times, and you know, everybody has their own opinion of the booby trap, but the thing is he's the only person who consistently has had music all the fucking time in that place, you know, all the time. And it's just one of those things, it's like, you know, we all, first of all, I think, you know, whether you like going there or not, you have to appreciate that. And B, why don't we have more venues doing this stuff? You know, I mean, we've got J&J's now, and that's cool, but like, we don't have any mid-sized venues here.
We need to get
where's our Riot Room?
Yeah,
you know?
we need to...
The old Static Bar, did you ever go there?
No, when I first moved here, I heard about it, but I was not even old enough to drink when I moved here.
They're dozing all the buildings in that whole area right now.
Yeah,
but it was a good size,
what closed it?
really cool.
Any idea what closed it?
Didn't the guy like take the business and move it back to Vegas or something like that?
He moved it to Kansas City
for a while
okay.
first. I don't know what after that, but it was
like Kansas City needs more venues.
And it was pretty cool the way they had it set up out in Kansas City
with
too.
the pizzeria.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you know, like, very soon we're gonna have the Jayhawk Theater, and that's cool. But the Jayhawk Theater is not gonna want to have "Don't Fuck with the Bear" and Unmerciful shows.
Right,
You know? It's
right.
the Jayhawk Theater.
Yeah, we can't go to T-Pack.
So it's one of those things, and you know, Brendan and I have talked about this a bunch of times. Like, maybe we need to start a venue. What I would ultimately like to do, like personally, and I've thought about this a lot lately, I want somebody to put me in charge of a venue.
Yeah.
Like, I'll book the bands, I'll do the show. Ultimately, what I would like to do is have a show where we basically do what we do right here, but with shows where we have, like, Corrosion to Conformity headlining, but we've got a couple other more local or regional, like Kansas City, Topeka bands also playing, and play some shows, interview them on stage, record the whole thing on camera, post it online later, but that way, A, we're getting cool fucking shows here, and B, we're letting people know, hey, there's really good music in this area, you guys should check it out.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to do that. If anybody wants to make that happen, I'm your guy. 506-2146.
Tell you what, shut down the Wild Horse, turn that whole middle line dance stage into
Wouldn't
a
that
stage.
be the coolest? Yeah. They've got that nice big parking lot right there. It's a fairly big room. Take out those dumb bar things that they've got in front of the tables, and that would be...
It would be a really cool venue.
So, you guys are working on Foundation's Edge stuff right now. You're recording some songs. Are you looking for more people to be part of the project?
Absolutely.
People, we're going to have their information down here in the description box below. So, you know, shoot these guys a message, and, you know, if you're interested in being a part of it, definitely get with them. I'm going to hopefully play some drums with them. So.
Yeah, for sure. We're easy to talk to, so even if you just want to bullshit, hit us up.
If you want to ask them why the fuck they came on this show.
Yeah, if you want to ask us who the hell we are and why you should give a shit.
But I will say, you know, for anybody who watches this, who knows these guys or knows the Unmerciful guys, I mean, we work with Justin, and he's known both of you guys for a long time, and I've been hearing your guys' names since long before I knew who the hell you were, so, you know, I think that we all know that JP only talks highly of people who are worthy of being talked highly about, so.
I appreciate that, Justin.
Yeah. share this, fucking subscribe to our YouTube channel. Engagement is everything. We want to know what you guys want to see. We want to know what kind of questions you want us to ask people, and you know, all that good shit. So rock on, and that's all I got. Drink PBR and rock on.